Fans, sorry this video is late. Just been kind of busy over the weekend. But this is our weekly Transformers review, and we're doing it on Galvatron. Both the Kingdom line, which is the cartoon version, and the Age of Extinction live action Michael Bay version of Galvatron. But before we get to Galvatron, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week. Starting with Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia, which is the home of Back to the Media. And that's where you get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs. From the Atari all the way up to current systems, games for each console, accessories for each console. You can also find CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, records, and more there. So definitely check them out. But if you need to find other attachments for your game system that Back to the Media may not have, you could go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road. Not only do you can find those other attachments or systems, you can also get your systems repaired, or your PC repaired, or your laptop repaired at Play It Again Games. So definitely check them out. And if you're looking for toys and collectibles, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles to get all your Transformer, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, He-Man, and the like there. And stuff from Super 7, Hasbro, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, you name it, they got it. Mattel. So definitely check out Time Travelers. I mean, I got these two, Galvatron I got off of eBay. And, the Kingdom line Galvatron. This one I think I got from Time Travelers itself. And, which is pretty cool. But that's cool. But if you got a toddler and you're trying to get their skills up, like their problem solving and their puzzle solving skills and the like, go to and get them prepared for school. Go to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street here in Winchester. You get all that stuff there at Thinker Toys. Excuse me. So while you're at Thinker Toys, definitely get that done. And you could go to Four Color Fantasies if you're in Winchester for all your comic book needs. So definitely check them out. And you get all your DC, Marvel, and IDW stuff at Four Color Fantasies. That's if you're in the Winchester area or plan to visit the Winchester area. But if you live in the Salisbury, North Carolina area or plan to visit there, you can go to Comic Mon stores and check them out and get all your comic book needs met there. But if you're looking for some good Jamaican food and you live in the Winchester area or plan to visit Winchester and you like Jamaican food, you could go to 39 Piccadilly Street, which is the home of Lloyd's Tropical Island. And definitely go there and get all your Jamaican food needs met. So check him out. And definitely do that. But if you got tree work you need done, and you're looking for a good place to get that done, you could go to Mix Tree Service or Stoneburger's Tree Service. Both of them's got good tree service need or tree service crews. So definitely check them out. And get either Stoneburgers or Mix Tree Service. If you need a bank to go to, if you live in the Winchester area, I suggest going to Bank of Clark or United Bank. Both of them have great banks to go to, great customer service, and so on and so forth, and the like. So definitely check them out. If you're looking for insurance, whether it be homeowners insurance, car insurance, renter's insurance, or whatever, go to State Farm or Farmers. Both of them have great insurance quotes, get great prices, get great policies, so definitely check them out. If you're looking for counseling, Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So go see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Community Service or Counseling Services at 133 West Boscawen Street on the first floor. He just moved down to the first floor of the Capricorn building here in Winchester. But if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, go to you could go to any counseling services here in Winchester, or National Counseling Group, or wherever your local counseling offices is in your area. But if you need psychiatry, you could go to Northwestern Community Services if you're in Front Royal or Winchester area, or get a hold of your closest counseling office. But if you need to text somebody right now, text 741-741. But if you need to hear a human voice, dial 988. But if it's a real bad emergency, go to your closest emergency room. Remember, you are special. You're wanted. You're a part of my community. So let's get down to business. Start with the Kingdom line cartoon accurate Galvatron. Starting with his accessories, which he does come with the chain with the leader Autobot matrix of leadership, which is pretty cool. And he's also got these two guns, which are in the shape of the ship that Unicron built for him during the animated movie. And the cool thing is about that, you can have him hold them each gun in his hand, or you can combine them to make one, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at Galvatron here. We'll put the Agent Stacy Galvatron off to the side, so we can get a full, better look at this one, at this version. Which this is in his cannon mode, which is basically all he can do. He can't roll or anything. You can slide him though. I mean, make him act like he's using his treads. Or you can just hold him by the feet part here and use him as a handheld cannon. But this is about all he can do. So let's go ahead and take a look at him in robot mode. So let's get him there. Start by taking this off and this piece off, and we can connect them to form his arm cannon, where it'll look like this. Put that to the side for right now. And we start back here at his legs by bending him out, and you can separate them. Separate it here from the back piece. Pull his arms out, and you just turn these parts of his legs around, and then you got his legs done. And then, this part does get a little tricky, so get it to where you're getting the upper half pretty much in place, and try to get it to where I can get him totally ready. Ugh. Then you want to have his chest where it's looking like this. And it connects to a little port right there. Yeah. Like so. And you get this little black back piece and bend it up. To where it looks like this. And you take the arms and fold them up. Because they do connect right there at the connector port right there. You can see the hole. You want to get both arms to do that. So now where you got Galvatron looking like this. And then you want to have the little skirt pieces correctly put it in the right space. And then you can take his arms and you can bend them down. Where you untab them. Where his arms look like this. And you want to do that for both sides. To where you have Galvatron officially in robot mode. So let's take a look at his articulation, which his head does rotate the full 360. He does have the up and down movement, a little bit of side to side. His arms can pick out like this. Well, they get detached from the shoulder, but that's due to transformation. But so I can rotate the full 360 all the way around. He can bend at the elbow. He does have wrist movement, but it's mainly due to transformation. He does have a waist twist. He does have a leg twist. And his leg can kick out to the side. He can do the splits. He can kick forward. He can kick backwards. You know, and whatnot. He does have some angle pivots, but that's due to transformation. So let's take a look at him with his fusion cannon on his arm. There, now he looks more complete, you know, with that fusion cannon. And you just put the Autobots Matrix of Leadership right there, is hanging from his neck. Like I say, you could have his other gun as one gun in his arm to look like this, or you could split it the way you could actually carry two of them, you know, in his hands. So you could have triple the bloop bloop, plow plow, bang bang stuff. You know, so that's a good look at Galvatron. So let's put the cartoon version of Galvatron off to the side. And we'll look at the movie adaptation of Galvatron in the Age of Extinction movie. Start with his accessories, which he does have this rocket launcher, which can peg to the side right there on that grill part. Well, not really a grill, but you know, it is what it is. Plus, he's also got his little hand cannon, which you can actually do the same onto the other side and plug it in or wherever you want to. But this is Galvatron, the live action movie. So let's take a look at him. There's no nice little cab. He can roll. You know, so let's go ahead and get him in robot mode. Start by redoing his, you know, getting his feet ready. Ugh. So he's going to be kind of hard. Ugh. Okay, we're getting him so far with his feet. Yeah. And you want to take the panels from the side of the cab mode, swing them down and around. Same on the other side. Ugh. You're really getting his legs together, as you can see. So you get the back pedal half down, so you can get his arms out. As you can see where his arms are, and they're coming out. And then he does come with this little storage space right there in his chest cavity, where you could put the rocket launcher in. You know, have it look like so. And then you just close the chest back up. And you got getting Galvatron completely in robot mode. It's just really complicated. Ugh. But there he is, and there you his little cannon. Where you take this part right there, could fit in his hand. Now you got Galvatron in his the movie version of Galvatron in his robot mode, which he is ugly as sin, and I thought the cartoon version was ugly, but it's Galvatron. It's Michael Bay. What do you expect? The vehicle modes are always good. And that's one thing I noticed about Transformers. When you have them, the vehicle modes look good from the Michael Bay universe because of the, you gotta sell the cars, and so on and so forth. And with Galvatron's articulation in robot mode, his head can rotate, his arms can come out, of course, rotate all the way around, bend at the elbow. He don't really have no fist articulation. He can twist at the waist. His legs can kick out, bend at the ankle, bend at the knee. He can also kick back, go to the sides, and all that good stuff. So that's the whole transformation of this Galvatron. Oh, this video is getting long. But, hey, what can I say? Ugh. Make sure I have this guy locked into place to where I can stand him, because he doesn't want to stand half the time. Bring the other Galvatron back in. Galvi. You just bumped into a whole bunch of women Galvatron, but yet you don't care. You're a Decepticon. But you went bowling for women. But take this off my tripod so I could do a good shot on of the two of them. So this is Galvatron, both of them in robot mode. I mean, this one looks cooler in design because it's more realistic looking as opposed to the cartoon accurate Galvatron. But this is the OG Galvatron. But sorry about that. But I would say both of these are top tier figures. Both of them got a great lineage in Transformers. Even though this one doesn't have a big long run, but it is what it is. He's just basically there for one movie and doesn't even get killed. He's the big bad and don't die. Go figure. But this has been Galvatron. See you in the next one. Until all are one.